They're in the gate. And they're off in the opener. There's Love My Candy between horses. There's Grand Lady Indian at the rail. Miami, two for those three. A length and a half in front of She's a Bernardini, who settles into fourth. 2.5 lengths back in fifth. There's Shelley, and the trailer is Our First Lady, Love My Candy. Opens up a 2-length lead. Grand Lady Indian, Hot Pursuit second through a 23-second flat opening quarter along the rail. And third is Miami Twofer. Three deep is She's a Bernardini. Trying to make her way between fillies is Shelley. And it's about 5 more back to Our First Lady as they make their way along the far turn. Love My Candy about to deal with Grand Lady Indy. 3 wide. She's a Bernardini's under a drive. Emmanuel De Diego asking her for a bit more as the field goes past the half in 46 and 3. Love My Candy still there. Grand Lady Indy with dead aim if she's good enough. These two have a length on Shelley, who's making up ground along the inside. Then She's a Bernardini. Grand Lady Indy struck the lead right at the 8th pole. She'll have to deal with Shelley along the inside and the resurgent Love My Candy. Shelley grabbed the lead at the 16th pole. Grand Lady Indy battles back, but Shelley with a nifty move up the rail to win by 3/4 of a length. Then it was 7-10. Dime Super 4-3-5-6, $2.27. Race 2's up next. The first pick 3 of the day kicks off in race number 2. There are no changes. And they're off. Off a bit slowly there were the firsters, both Central Front and John's Gem. Regenerator for the lead. There's Exodes to her inside. These two are joined by Nurse Bunny, and Nurse Bunny and Kevin Navarro now assert themselves and make the lead. It's Nurse Bunny ahead over Exodes. Gap of a length and a half to Regenerator, recovering along the inside Central Front. 3 wide early on is Joyful Departure, and after a flat-footed break, it's 4 lengths back to the other firster, John's Gym. They went the opening quarter in a contentious 23-1. They make their way to the far turn. Exodes just put her head in front of a backpedaling Nurse Bunny, immediately challenged on the outside by Regenerator in a 3-wide move from Joyful Departure. Here comes Central Front from the back, still a long way back to John's Gem. They're off the turn and into the stretch through of 47.5. Exodes trying to see it through. Regenerator with dead aim. Joyful Departure joins the fray, and down the center here's Central Front with a full head of steam. A great flash. Central Front just stormed to the lead inside the 8th pole and quickly drew off to a 3-length lead. It's all Central Front and John Berrios well on their way to an exciting debut. They won it by 5. Then it was Joyful Departure, 50 cents. 50-cent try, 364, 185.50, and the 10-cent super, 3642, $90.25. And they're off. Dorth Soul Dancer, the first to show. There's Mommy Joe Dreams in latest edition as well. They're joined by Necessary and Proper, and at the back is the trailer Impermanence. Now, Necessary and Proper mixing it up with latest edition. They're really going at it. A length back to Mommy Joe Dreams. 3/4 of a length to her outside is Dorth Soul Dancer. The trailer is Impermanence. She's 5 from the top. They rip through that opening quarter in 22-3. Field makes their way to the far turn, led by latest edition. Mommy Joe Dreams on the scene. Dorth Soul Dancer ready to roll 3 wide. Necessary and Proper is retreating. Impermanence just past her. Fields midway on the turn. Latest edition. Here comes Dorth Soul Dancer right at the attack. Dorth Soul Dancer to the neck of latest edition through a 46.5. Latest edition spins him into the stretch. A length to the good of Dorth Soul Dancer, who's trying to run her down here at Finger Lakes. It's still latest edition. Dorth Soul Dancer, another rally at her. Latest edition trying to hold on, coming to the 16th pole. Dorth Soul Dancer coming again. Latest edition, Dorth Soul Dancer. Latest edition, and Dorth Soul Dancer. Latest edition, a length and a half. Then Dorth Soul Dancer, $3 and a nickel. Race 4 comes up next. It starts today's pick 5. We only have one. No changes in the 4th. Post time. And they're off. There's Rain Out on the far outside. Sweet Tooth Sue's there. Journey of 5 now between horses. There's Kaz's Rose. They're mixing it up early. We drop back to the inside. The Mischievous One moved into 4th, just ahead of Midnight Empress. And the trailer, after a good break, is Rain Out. Up front, Kaz's Rose calls the shots. She is a length to the good of Sweet Tooth Sue. They have a couple of lengths to the outside. That's Journey of Five through an opening quarter of 23 and 2. At the rails, the Mischievous One, 2.5 lengths back to Midnight Empress, and another half dozen to the trailer. Rain out. They're midway on the far turn, led by Kaz's Rose. Kaz's Rose calls the shots here. Three wide rally coming now from Journey of Five. Journey of Five right to the throat latch of Kaz's Rose through a 47 and 2 half. Sweet Tooth Sue's backed up off the turn into the stretch. Journey of Five just put her head in front of Kaz's Rose and starts to open up here. It's Journey of Five by 2. Kaz's Rose tries to rally back, as to Sweet Tooth Sue down the center. Midnight Empress for a late piece. They're close to home. Midnight Empress. Here comes Midnight Empress. Here comes Sweet Tooth Sue. They swamped Journey of Five, and the winner is Sweet Tooth Sue. I don't know how, but she won it ahead over Midnight Empress and Journey of 5. Cent pick 3, 3, 4, 5, 145 even. And the 50-cent pick 4, 4, 3, 4, 5, $359.75. From one pick 4. And they're off. Away slowly there was Mrs. Bell. Up front, it's Isle Storm. Isle Storm right to the lead. Holiday Jazz to her outside second. Stimulus Check now rushes up the inside to challenge Isle Storm on the front end. It leaves Holiday Jazz back in third. Between horses, fourth, that's Sabrine. To her inside is Misty Gale. A length and a half back to Sweet Invasion, and after the flat-footed start, Mrs. Bell trails, but she's caught up to the field. 23-second flat opening quarter. Stimulus Check to the inside of Isle Storm, putting a ton of pressure on the favorite. These two go to the far turn. 5 in front of Holiday Jazz, who's trying to make up some ground now in third. Misty Gale's under a ride in fourth. She's about to be passed by Sabrine. Mrs. Bell's out of last. Sweet Invasion trails. Isle Storm leads. She's tried to put away Stimulus Check through a 46 and one half. Isle Storm off the turn into the stretch. Holiday Jazz, her only challenger. Isle Storm, Holiday Jazz has dead aim here in Farmington. Almost home is Isle Storm, but taking big strides is Holiday Jazz. Isle Storm, here's Holiday Jazz at the 16th pole to take the lead and draw away under Emmanuel De Diego to win it by 3 on the line. It was Holiday Jazz over Isle Storm. 5-4, 12.40. 50-cent try, 5-4-7, 1975. 10-cent super, 5-4, 7-3, $12.25. And the 50-cent pick 3, 4-5-5, $32 and a quarter. And they're off. From the outside, Archivist quickly shows first. Now Jen's Kiss asserts herself and goes to the lead. Jovio along the inside challenges as well, and Jovio gets a head advantage on Jen's Kiss. Archivist stacked 3 deep in third. Moving up between horses is Majestic Laura Ann to fourth. Along the rail, that's Baby Dreams. Then we come back to Nicolina P. and the trailer, Saratoga Smoke Show, but she's just 4 lengths from the lead. They're bunched here through a 23 and 3 opening quarter. Jen's Kiss leads the way, making room between horses. There's Majestic Laura Ann. She just took the rail away from Jovio, who backpedals. Archivist is third. Then we come back to Nicolina P. Bobby Dreams. Saratoga Smoke Show can see them all. Majestic Laura Ann just put a head in front of Jen's Kiss, who battles right back. It's Majestic Laura Ann, Jen's Kiss from the back. Baby Dreams tries to get involved late, 46 and 3 for the half. Off the turn into the stretch. Majestic Laura Ann, Jen's Kiss trying to stay with that one. Then we come back to Baby Dreams and Jovio. They pass the 8th pole. Here's Majestic Laura Ann trying to hold off Jen's Kiss, who takes another run. Majestic Laura Ann, Jen's Kiss. Majestic Laura Ann, Jen's Kiss can't get her. Majestic Laura Ann, 3 parts of a length. Then Jen's Kiss, Baby Dream is in just over 19 minutes. And they're off. Breaking a little awkwardly there was Gimme the Money from his rail position. In the meantime, Honor Among Men right to the lead. He got loose in here. Honor Among Men has a 2-length lead. Forward Motion moves up into second, followed by Flowing Rivers along the inside in third. 3 lengths back to Pompous Prince. He's fourth. Gap of 3 more to Gimme the Money, and the trailer is Royal Suspect. Honor Among Men blazes the way out to the far turn. 22 and 1. Honor Among Men, and John Davila Jr. set a hot pace in here. Forward Motion is in pursuit second. Then Flowing River, Pompous Prince, Koa trying to motivate him. He's got a half a dozen to make up as the field makes their way to the top of the stretch, led by Honor Among Men. It's Honor Among Men, the big gray Forward Motion sidles up alongside through a 45 and 4 half mile. Up the inside comes Flowing River. Down the center's Pompous Prince. Pompous Prince with a full head of steam at the leaders, and here comes Pompous Prince to blow on by. It's Pompous Prince. He's drawing away here. Battles for second between Forward Motion and Flowing River. It was all Pompous Prince. Tight for second. $2.40. $2 exact to 42 1080. 50-cent try. 427 $7.55. Time dime super. 4278 $4.50. And they're off from the outside. Amalita Lady shows first between theirs. Dr. Alley and Gian at the rail. Soul Imperatrice. Oh, taking a couple of tough steps there and forced to check was the favorite Lady Lawrence. Lady Lawrence is back in fifth as Maggie Song moves to her inside. Then we have Weekend at Jimmy's. She's surrounded by Toast of Success and April 1st. Up front, Soul Imperatrice and Michael Davila Jr. have a 4-length lead. They ripped through the opening quarter in 22 and 3. It's Soul Imperatrice, Dr. G and Alley. Up the inside comes Maggie Song to the outside. Lady Lawrence is recovered, but she has about 9 lengths to make up. They're midway on the turn. Soul Imperatrice is all by herself. She's built a 6-length lead. Soul Imperatrice comes to the quarter pole in 47 flat, and she has a 5-length lead from the back. Amalata Lady is mowing them down. She just moved into second. Soul Imperatrice is on her hands and knees. She has Maggie Song to the inside, and Amalata Lady bearing down at her from the outside along with Dr. Gianelli. Soul Imperatrice. Here's Dr. Gianelli. Between horses, Amalata Lady, Dr. Gianelli. Amalata Lady, Dr. Gianelli prevails by a neck. That's 79 cents into Monday's card. That's when we will see you next. Live racing's over for this afternoon in the week. Casinos open until 4 a.m. Carry over in the Pick 6. Your PPs are available at fingerlakesgaming.com. Courtesy of Equibase tomorrow night after 6:30. Free DRF PPs for the month of June on Mondays. If you're a DRF member, head to drf.com. First post Monday for the 8-race card is 1:15. Until then, on behalf of the broadcast team, staff, and management here at Finger Lakes Gaming and Racetrack, I'm your track announcer, the Big A, Anthony Stabile. Thanking you for joining us this afternoon. Please arrive home wherever you're going safely. Have a great night.